And we've got the Titans. Rocket on quarterback. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Titans.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Back to throw now on 1st down. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 6. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And a very promising debut in week 1. Let's face it, rookie quarterback, anytime you can go out in week 1 that way and get a victory, you take that as a giant positive as a team and as a player. Now, he'll work on improving his own individual play while continuing to help his team win.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. He takes this for 3 to the 29. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Lockett, the motion man right. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as he'll give to Pollard. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. 2nd and 9 now. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Returnable for Lockett. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hand off to Spears. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Second and 1. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Ford. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Going to run again here with Pollard. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And a fair catch is taken here a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Tillman. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
At their own 31-yard line.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31.
Here's Pollard again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Option play. Here's Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sly able to put this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Hopkins' kick is good. So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now,
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. Here now, 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down,
Throw left side, he's got Tillman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. This is Ford. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Lock it in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They will start this drive with Ford. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back to throw now on 1st down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Ford. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second and 11. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Hopkins' kick is good, and they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
To the right side and intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ford. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here.
And off off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Forced it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again.
Drops this underneath for Pollard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's good for the Titans.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
He finds his man.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Browns, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week.